Hi, I'm Margriet Aasman from Yukon, Canada. My favorite thing to draw is the human face, the portrait. It just has endless possibilities and challenges. So here's a series of drawings that I did of my husband. I did a total of 30 following the pattern of 30-day challenges from Sketchy. And on each drawing I put a word or two or three about the day. And it's amazing how these words that I put on there can remind me of where I was, and sometimes I can even remember where I was sitting when I was doing that drawing. And when I started this, I decided that I would put down some words from my meditation that I did daily in the morning. So I started putting those words on the page, and some of them were kind of interesting, and sometimes they even fit the drawing of the day. But it did motivate me to show up, and it gave me something to anticipate doing with the page before I finished. Okay, now to get down to the drawing of today, and if you want to follow along with me, I've picked Jason Vega. Now this will be the third time that I'm drawing Jason, so when I pick an image that may be a little bit out of focus, this one's not so bad. It's actually got a lot of information. But I've drawn him before, so there's a lot of memory there. And even here where the nose is a little bit obscure, the shaping of it, I just can go back in and look at what I've done and what I've studied before. So anyway, Jason Vega on Sketchy. Now, I've already got a kickstart, and I've sketched him in, and he's inked, and I'm going to just be working on some of the dark values here. So maybe I'll do that for a while with you, just get her going. So I'm just mixing some darker value here, cool value, for the mid to dark tones. And as I work, I do concentrate quite a bit on the work at hand. But often, when you are engaged, your mind does wander or can wander. And today, I'm encouraging you to be thinking about maybe how you're feeling today and what's on your mind, what's happening, what you might be doing after your drawing. Put it in context for the day. And then ultimately thinking of what word you may want to put on your drawing. I usually layer these. I start with, I just lump together the medium and the darker tones, and I do layer and layer, and then I just, where it's lighter, more medium, I leave those areas alone and build up on the darker areas. Okay, so I finished doing the watercolor work on this drawing, and I'm ready to start working with pastel pencils. I'm going to play with these a little bit, and particularly in the hair area, and have a little fun and see what happens. Okay, so I've got pastel pencils in, and now I'm going to work with this charcoal pencil. This is a bit scary for me because I'm not sure whether this medium is going to mix with what I've got on here, but I'm going to try it just for fun. And what I'm going to focus on is the hair in the dark, really dark areas. So before I start, I really want this to be inky looking, charcoal ink I'm going to wet the area that I'm just going to start with here. And just play. Add a little more. I think I want a little more intense here. Oh, so it's mixing with the charcoal. That's kind of cool. I'm going to move down into this beard area here. A little bit in here, mustache. And now I'm going to play up here. Now I've already got pen here. I have no idea how these two mediums are going to interact or if it's actually going to be successful or not, but here we go. I must say that for charcoal, this is a gorgeous texture for charcoal. It's actually making me think I might do more with this. It's really, really nice. Maybe it doesn't work as well as I would like mixing with the media I've got here, but I think I might work with this. The intensity of the black is beautiful. Tone back some of that blue here. I did try and sharpen it carefully, and it didn't break. Anyway, what I might do here is a little, he's got a black turtleneck on. Anyway, I'm going to stop here. Okay, so I'm going to put my word on here today, and I've got this uppercase alphabet set. I bought it in a local kids shop, and they're some of my favorite stamps. You don't have to use stamps to put your word down. You can do it by hand. But I love stamps, and I've always loved typography. So I'm going to use my stamps with black stamp pad. And the word I'm going to put on, there are actually three words. I helped my friend put up her show, and the show is about her mother and the experience she went through, her mother's illness and loss, and she called her show A Long Goodbye. And I just helped her put it up. I actually did all the typography, the stories for the show. And it's just up, and it's something that I think is worth remembering. It kind of came to my mind as I was looking at his face, and it just seems a really fitting set of words. So I'm just going to put it in this space here. And I love stamp lettering because you cannot be perfect with it. I don't want to be perfect with it. I just want the letters to take on their own look and feel, and if they're a little wonky and if the edges get printed down too, I don't mind that either. Anyway, this makes the whole experience of drawing a little bit different, focus a little bit different. I really enjoyed playing with a new tool. I'm not completely convinced that it's a medium that fits in with the other mediums that I've used to make this drawing today, but I think it warrants another look and maybe a figuring out, what do I drop, what else do I do, but all of that today has been really good triggers for me. So now, didn't calculate this. I'm not going to fit the word by there, so I'm just putting it here, and if it's incorrect, it doesn't matter because this is my drawing, my page. And kind of like the feeling of these letters with his face. Anyway, anything to motivate you and get you to the page and do your daily drawing and get this challenge done is worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed doing yours today, and I'm really looking forward to maybe what you come up with, who you draw, whether you do Jason, and what word you want to bring out today, and maybe you want to continue that on. Anyway, have a lot of fun today drawing.